Daddy says, when I was on the second lift on the scaffold and I was doing an opening into the existing building, right? He said, I only had enough props to get for the inside skin to be supported. He said, because we were so high up and whatever else. He said, so with my quick thinking, what I did, I attached poles to the scaffold to count a lever. Yeah, and to take the outside skin. That's dodgy.
That's risky.
That is very, very risky, mate.
I think that's more than a bodge. In uni, I filled all the holes in my wall in my rented flat with white toothpaste. It worked like a charm. I didn't even need to paint it. Chris says, my biggest bodge was probably when I was fitting a Velux window and I broke one of the tile cuts around the flashing kit, so I might have bonded it together and walked away. No callbacks, so I'm all good. It's all them little ones, bruv, that no one will see.
When I first met my wife, she was coming to stay for the weekend and I planned to cook her to impress.
Nice.
Cook for her to impress. He said the pudding course was meringue. He says, and it wasn't until I was well into the cooking that I realised I didn't have a food mixer. So what I did is I dismantled the fan by taking the cage off and I attached a wooden spoon to the central part of the motor.
No.
Yeah, and it also come apparent that I was lacking in a dining table. So what I did is I put a tablecloth over the ironing board and I adjusted the height to match the sofa.
Yes, Jay.
What a geezer! Oh, Peter said I had an interview and I needed to iron my shirt and trousers, but I didn't own an iron at the time. He said, but I did have a clean pan. He said, which I heated up on an induction hob. He said, and I got it looking relatively crease-free. He said, but the best thing about it is I got the job. Come on, Pete. Man's ironing his shirt with a saucepan, bruv.
That is incredible.
My man's got
That is so
I've
good.
never heard that before.